Oh boy. Okay, guys, welcome to Gore Doctor. Uh, Look, shout out to the devs. They did give me this key, and I'm gonna check out their game, and I'm gonna try my best to be non-biased here. But I can tell you this for 100% fact, absolutely 100% fact. This is Horror Engine. It's Horror Engine through and through. I can tell. There's just absolutely no denying it. This is Horror Engine. And anytime we see Horror Engine, it's downloaded assets and terrible. So, what are things that I'm hoping we don't see, and what we probably are going to see? I'm going to tell you. Um, Most likely, we're still going to be using lighters. Most likely, we're still going to be using lanterns, even though it's modern times. There'll probably be an axe because that's like the only melee weapon you could find in Horror Engine. We're going to see probably asset buildings that we've been in, either or the Pacify House or the hospital. Hopefully, it's not the asylum, but it might be that one. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have to find a lot of keys and read a lot of notes. And there's going to be really cheap jump scares with asset monsters that are downloaded that we've seen thousands of times before. Um, yeah, so we've covered all that. so, um, yeah, let's hope it's actually good. Listen, out of the thousands of Horror Engine games out there, we've probably played two that were kind of okay. Let's hope this is a third one. Under cover of night, a gang of thuds snatch you, leaving you disoriented. Disoriented, guys, if you don't know what that word means, that's when you're Oriental and then you are not Oriental anymore. Okay. As you slowly awaken, you find yourself in a strange medical like facility. Your sense still groggy from the sedative. Panic rises with you as you realize you're trapped to a wheeled stretcher and being transported through dimly lit corridors. It's the hospital. It's the fucking hospital.
We've got another one. Let's take him to the dog. This fucking fool ain't got a clue what's coming for him.
All right, in come the mannequins. We got assets. Let's go. You've suddenly awoken within the walls of a mysterious institution under the watchful eye of an enigmatic doctor. Confused and disoriented, there's that word again. You have no recollection of how you ended up here. Your sole objective now is to navigate this unfamiliar environment and discover any means of escape. The mannequins are placeholders, guys. They're assets. They're not really meant to be used in the game as like something scary. It's just stuff you're supposed to place in the game to be like, hey, this is where the bad guy's going to be. It's just they're placeholders. They're markers, but you know. All right.
Where the fuck am I?
Okay, guys. So first things first. If I press the tab key, is there going to be a fucking diary in there that does nothing? Ah, sweet. It's the alternate inventory, but there's no diary. That's good. All right. I'm not gonna bash it. I'm not gonna bash it. I promise. It's fucking lies. Look, if it turns out to be shit, I'm gonna bash it. Well, I gotta admit, that's not a. Is it gonna bing when I pick it up? Oh god. I'm not reading all these notes, guys. I refuse. It's Horror Engine. That's the mechanic in Horror Engine. I'm not gonna read them. Nobody cares. It's usually a bunch of bullshit that nobody cares about. I'm sorry, devs. I'm gonna give the rest of your game a shot, but I'm not reading 8,000 notes. I'm just not. The fucking hospital. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. If I press C, is it going to say Camroid? It crouched. Okay, wonderful. L or F? Neither or? Okay, all right. It seems they know a little bit about coding. That's good. It's still dark as fuck for no reason. Yep. All right, listen. Devs, please. I'm just telling you this for the sake of all that is holy. All right? For everything that is holy and proud, and don't beep when I pick you up. Fuck me. Everything's gonna beep, guys. It's Horror Engine. They didn't disable the stupid beep. There's no reason for the beep. It's dumb. It's just an example. It's not supposed to stay in there. Listen, Horror Engine is a fucking template. It's a blueprint. You're supposed to use it as an idea and then make your own original shit. It doesn't. Horror Engine does not take the place of coding. It's a blueprint. You start it, you learn from it, you may add to it, and then you do original stuff with it. It's a front end. That's all. It's not meant to encompass your whole fucking game. Here comes the annoying music in the background that we don't have any control over because it's Horror Engine and there's no volume control for the music. It's just going to be this constant hum in the background. Why? I don't fucking know. It doesn't matter. There's nothing happening. It's just in the background. And then it loops. It's never going to stop. Bing. Why'd you pick that up? I don't know. Can't use it. Can't do anything. It's just there. Just pick it up because it's scary. Pokey, you're already starting on the downhill slope. I know, dudes. I'm so. Hey, look, another long ass note that nobody cares about. Bing. I'm not gonna read this. What is this? Keypad code 2237. Okay, we can use that. Help me. It's freaking copy pasta right there.
Jesus.
Okay.
Some weird shit is going on here.
I got an achievement for that. No flashlight.
Jesus. Is that real?
Here we go with the fucking cheap ass loud noises. Sorry, devs. I know I'm on a downhill slope about, griping, but everything you're doing here is just stereotypical as fuck. Horror Engine, unoriginal crap. Sorry. I'm sorry. You shouldn't have chose Horror Engine. You should have actually learned how to freaking code and made a decent game. You shouldn't have relied on Horror Engine for this shit.
I could use more light.
Yeah, no shit. And before anybody questions me, yeah, I know how to use Horror Engine. And I did not put my game out on the market because I'm not a hypocrite. Hey, let's see if it's got batteries. You already know there's a stamina meter that nobody wants to talk about.
Numbers are carved on the back.
96669. I feel chase mechanics coming, dudes. I'm not gonna lie, I feel shitty chase mechanics coming. Like, this is a sign of someone who wanted to make a horror game and they don't actually play horror games, because if they did, they'd know their game is the same as 87,000 other fucking horror games that use this shitty fucking engine. And it's not even really an engine, it's a blueprint, right? It's Unreal. Okay, but it's a blueprint in Unreal. It's a working horror game that you can download and then you can edit it and mark it as your own. Now, I gotta admit, these guys have done a little bit of work to try to make it different, you know, which is more than most people do. But in the long run, it's still just a fucking horror engine, so. Classic, same old vent mechanics and shit. And the reason these games are so unoriginal, guys, is because they're relying on assets they have. They're not making their own assets, and there's only so many out there that are even halfway decent. So they grab the best ones they can find, usually for free. Most of the time, they don't pay for any of them. I'm not trying to shit on a game, dudes. I'm not. But listen, somebody has to wake these guys up. They've got to wake developers in general have got to just fucking learn horror engine is not how you make a fucking horror game. All right. It's a nice development tool, especially for people who want to experiment, get their feet wet in Unreal and things like that. If you want to make a game, you need to learn fucking Unreal. Okay, I'm a Unity guy. I know Unity better than I know Unreal, but I know enough about Unreal to use shitty fucking horror engine. Why? Because it's loaded full of fucking tutorials. Wow. We got an achievement for that? We did. Oh god, look at this level design. Isn't this wonderful?
Dangerous. I better avoid them when I'm unarmed.
This is some dog shit. Well, you know, when we get armed, it's going to be an axe. I'm just going to tell you that straight up. I know it's going to be an axe. Why? Because that's the only thing you can find that's a melee weapon in Horror Engine. And I highly doubt these guys actually modeled something else. Typical Horror Engine mechanics. You can't outrun them. You see? And now I've got my stamina. I've got no way to fight him. I'm going to die. He's just going to drop dead and it's going to say, you're dead. Boom. Yeah. Like there is absolutely nothing scary about chase mechanics in general, and especially in this fucking engine. It's terrible. I mean, it's just, it makes for a terrible fucking experience. So we won't be playing this for much longer. And so you have no idea what you're supposed to do either. Just poorly designed game. I only have 30 health, by the way. I'm gonna die. We're dead. I don't have stamina. It's horror engine. You run out of stamina. Say I'm done. I can't run. I have no stamina. Done. Just gonna drop dead. Just drop. Ugh. Watch. Oh, I didn't die yet. I've got 5 health. We don't know where we're supposed to go either. I'm back at this thing. We're running around in circles. Typical fucking horror engine crap. Just running around in circles. Supposed to click on something magical to make something happen. It's not obvious what you're supposed to do either. And honestly, the level design is so uninteresting. I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Walk in the middle of this open room and look at the boards? Oh, look how good they laid the boards out. It's amazing. Fucking lame, man. This is the type of shit that, you know, is giving horror engines the freaking bad reputation they've got. Because all of them are fucking crap. Oh, our buddy the pig guy over here didn't stop chasing me. He's bugged. Hi, Mr. Horror Pig Guy. Having a good time? Oh, look. You hit me. Ah, no, don't kill me. I don't want to... are you stuck again? Alright, whatever. Gotta love that shit, man. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, he's free. He's free now. Ah, he's free. Running out of stamina? Running out of stamina? Are we ready? Oh, he's stuck again. Oh. Hey, Mr. Pig Guy, you stuck again? Is this a game of the year? Is this some horror engine crap that the devs just shoveled out? Is that what this is? Am I looking at the epitome of dog shit? Would I rate this game on Steam? Yeah, I'll rate it. It's dog shit. I don't care if it was received for free. Dog shit. I think we've had enough of this game, guys. I know shit when I smell shit. Right? If it looks like shit and it tastes like shit, it's shit, right? Okay, there we go. Well, that's good. Let's leave the shit alone. We don't need to be infested with that crap anymore.